What's up, YouTube? In this video I'm going to be changing out my steering wheel to my carbon fiber steering wheel. I'll show you guys. Here's the difference. You can see the difference. So yeah, just it feels much better with this steering wheel. It feels better to hold. Like I said in my other videos when I was unboxing it, it feels better to hold. It feels more thicker. I don't know if you could tell, but it's way thicker than the original steering wheel. So yeah, we get to installing this. The first thing you want to do, obviously, is take off your battery terminal. You could take off the positive or the negative. I took off the negative since it's easier for me. I have my air compressors hooked up. So then you're gonna get something to stick up in this hole right here. You just stick it in there and you should hear a click. I already clicked this side and it came loose like this. So I'll click this side and you guys should hear it. After you get both of them freed, all you do is pull the bag forward. Then you're gonna have a green plug. You just press down on this tab right here and pull out. And then these, you just pull upwards. You have to pull these white tabs on the side, and then you can see them right here. And then on this side, you just pull up. So you can't really mess these up, to be honest. Like switch swapping them, because one is black and then one is gray. And then on the back of here, one is black and one is gray. So yeah, I went ahead and picked these up from AutoZone. From is a 1/2-inch drive die hard. You're gonna need a 10 to get this nut off right here. So yeah, so I did it. I just grabbed my breaker bar with the extension and then put that 10 on there on the end. So guys, for some reason my steering wheel won't lock. Like if I try to turn it, it didn't lock. So what I had to do was I turned it all the way to the left, so then I can use the breaker bar to get this hair off, because it's pretty tight. So yeah, we're just going to get a breaker bar and then break it like that. And then yeah, it just broke. You see it turning now. So yeah, if you can't break it while it's in the middle because it won't lock, just turn your steering wheel all the way to the left, because left T is loosened and right T is tightened. So that's how we do it. Yeah, after you break this, I just wanted to make sure that was broken first. You're gonna take off these two bottom screws right here, this one and then this one. You just hold this bottom piece right here. You hold this side and pull. You just pull it off. You pull this right here off too, and then they'll get free. The whole housing free. But first you have to take off this connector and then this connector over here. So you can go ahead and do that before you take these off. So you want to get your pieces out of here. This one already popped off, but you just get your pieces out of here and then replace them on the new one, on your new reservoir. So same thing, the lines, the holes are down here, so you know that's for the right side. You know this one is for the right side because you just line the holes up, and this one's gonna be for the right side. So just stick it in. All I do is pop. I'll show you the next one, but this one it just clips in. Just push it in. Yeah, you just push it in and it clips right in. So the same thing with this one. You just pop it out just spread this and then pop it out from the front. Spread it, pop. It'll pop right out. And there you have it. Right. So, and then same way, just push it right back in. Same way it came out. Then after you do that, you want to take this connector off as well. This is for your clock spring. So you just take that off, move it to the side. Take off your nut, and then the steering wheel should just pop right off. But just make sure your steering wheel is lined up properly, like perfectly. You don't want it to be misaligned, because when you pull it off, you want to put the new steering wheel on the same way, like on straight. So just make sure it's in the middle. So yeah, you take your nut out like so. all you gotta do is hit the steering wheel from left to right or wiggle it, and then the steering wheel pop off. I already did it, so it's just gonna pop off like evenly smooth. So what I do is just pop it right off, and then those two connectors are gonna pull out through that hole right there. So after you take off the main steering wheel, you want to take off the back housing. It just pops right off. There's no extra screws. You just take off the back housing and you put it on this one, so you'll have all your connectors. Common sense. So yeah, don't forget to take these off. These are the springs for the back of your steering wheel. You're gonna have to transfer them. So as you can see how it goes, this was in the back right here. All I did was pry it up, this as well. So this is how it looks. It goes through right here, comes up through here, and then clips on the back. So what you want to do is when you take it off, you're going to put it in the same way. You're going to put this in first, and then this will clip on the side right here. Yeah, just put this on the back. Let me show you guys. So this is how I tell it's on properly. You just look at the back and you can see all the pieces are in properly. They're all lined up with the steering wheel. You just come from the front and just do reverse steps, and then you get to put the steering wheel back on like so. So just make sure it lines up perfectly, and then put it back on. So yeah, if this piece pops out when you're putting the back piece on, you just put it on first, because this is gonna go under this right here. So you just put the back piece on first, and then make sure it clips in properly. It's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. And then there you have it. And then you can go ahead and put on this piece. Make sure this line goes through this hole right here, like so, like that. Make sure all your lines are free. I just had that one caught up. And these two clips, you can clip these in, the side clips first. Just clip them in so they don't get squished back there. And then you can push steering wheel, well, the clips on, and then this piece should line up with this and this right here. So then everything should just clip on after that. And then you put your clock spring connector in, and there you have that. And then the rest, you just put the nut on, and then there you have it. Well, don't forget these screws down here. These two screws, don't forget those down there. So I turned the steering wheel all the way to the right so I can tighten it fully. Yeah, so like I said, it's just reverse steps. You connect the green, and then these two connectors right here. Just connect the gray to the gray. So. And then the black to the black. So. And boom, there you have it. Everything else is connected. Just make sure you didn't forget anything. Those two screws down there, the two connectors here, and then your clock spring, and then your screw. Don't forget your screw, the most important part of everything. Just make sure everything is tidied up. There you have the two clips that I missed, and then everything should be set. All you do is line the bag up and then push it in, and there you have it. Steering wheel is in. This is how it looks. Pretty dope. Feels nice. Now let's go for a drive and test it out. So of course, when you start the car, all the lights are gonna come on. Feels so smooth and nice. It doesn't feel like gritty like how the normal steering wheel feels, and it's thicker, so you have a better grip, you know, than opposed to just it feeling grippy up here as well. Yeah, it feels so nice. Definitely feels nice. Yeah. So yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. Like, it feels super nice, man. Can't complain at all. she feel proper. Yeah, man, she feel proper. No cap. Yeah, guys, so this is the final product. I'll leave this link in the description if you want to go pick it up. Yeah, feels really smooth. You cannot go wrong with a steering wheel like this. I mean, a steering wheel is something you gotta be feeling every day. It's not like you're not gonna be touching it or, you know, not worrying about it every day. It's like something you interact with every day. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely an upgrade. It feels, and it looks good. Like, you know, it looks so good. That's it for this video here. But yeah, the steering wheel feels amazing. I can't tell you no lie. Like, it does feel good. It feels way better than the normal steering wheel. I can't stop saying that because, you know, it's true. Like, it feels way better. Oh, it's raining, but yeah, I definitely having a better experience with this opposed to the normal steering wheel. Yeah, I'll leave this linked in the description so you guys can go ahead and pick this up if you know, interested in it. Like I said, it feels so smooth. It feels like marble on top it feels like marble on top of the steering wheel. Like, it just feels extra smooth. You can't go wrong with this. I got everything lined up. It's in the middle. Like, I have no drift or anything. Everything is smooth and straight. So yeah, just make sure when you putting your steering wheel back on, you want it to be centered. You don't want it to be crooked or tilted or anything, you know. You just make sure it's centered. And yeah, this will be linked in the description. Go get it. Yeah, so please like, share the video, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe. Yeah, because I'm gonna be dropping more videos. The next video is my diffuser. I'll probably get that done, get my diffuser done, and then I have the window visors I have to put on. But I want to get my windows tinted again because it's not too, I feel like it needs to be a little darker. So I wanted to get a little darker because I tinted the front windshield 50%, but the whole, like, around the car is only 30%. So I want it to be, you know, 15, or I probably go 5% or 15%, something darker.